Kunjenjenje kwenzubani.
Whenever you ready.
Kunjenjenje
Whenever you
kwenzubani.
ready.
Awacho kanti nosatse ndikoreketsela.
Kwenzu Jesu.
Kunjenjenje kwenzubani.
Kwenzu Jesu.
Kwenzubani.
Kwenzu Jesu. Ujehova kuye. Kwathatha kuye. Kusasa kuye. Bayithe.
Yeah, Marajo, you remember those old-time religions?
Old-time religion.
Or old-time church.
Mara old-time religion never old-time religion. So old-time gave.
Yeah, that's the thing because libona kana kola never old-time.
Old-time rabona. So old-time gave.
All I'm saying, but do you remember those times where we say kunjenjenje kwenzubani kwenzu Jesu?
Kwenzu Jesu.
Kana nona le engwe never ring. Ya modimo le satane ba re ke
akizi maybe ya go bush hape na go ngona le tsa go
oh yeah nona le ngolona ne ke rata ba re Jesus is the power Jesus is the power Jesus is the power Jesus is the power Bare give me J give me E give me S give me U I will another S
a proud sponsor of RTG Rale Khatalla
Kepi your number one juice
to
all
drink
day, every day, especially when you're shooting RTG.
You can drink it cold, you can drink it hot. Hobata, hajisa, no cap, Kepi. Anyway,
yeah.
hello.
Sure, mfana wa iti bar it's your boy Mushimana wako pushpa Krish Mapulane bare kankane
kamoreba. Yakasona Mushimane wa Motswana yele wa Motswana tswani tsenete yele daddy interior
mara dipina tsa Batswana Julia Bora like king ntanyana burikiriki
ntanyana
ya burikiriki
like I got rikiriki before
oh so he actually killed himself because of the dog so
wabona wire cancel
I'm just asking
wabona wire cancel
I'm just asking so pina elerki ntanyana burikiriki
burikiriki
lona lo pela ka lo se snacks
ona le basket
ona le basket ona le ntshadinyana se mosadi
se mosadi ke monna
mara ATM cup mo
uta tsalona ya bola mpebebe so for those who don't know a mute like a spula ke mpebebe ho bola is to talk so sibubu sabu ke pida ba ba pula
jo e ba mo potsa pida ele re lidi mubudi ya bona lidi fudi ya bua
yeah anyways hello guys
we
back at it again I wanna go back a little and talk about last week's episode, right?
All right. Loving the energy. Yeah.
According to you, what? According to you, was there anything wrong said there? Because according to me, nobody said nothing wrong, right?
Yeah.
And somebody came to me and said that, okay, the episode was good. At least we got that. Yeah, no. The episode was good and whatnot. But when you speak about some other things, you should have facts.
Facts and make proper research.
Right? And I was like, what?
Joe, one thing that people they need to get, and we always say it at the end of the show,
and
we are unfiltered and we are removing the facade.
But homosexuality. For the mere fact that we started a topic and we said homosexuality, so it's really wrong. It doesn't matter what we said. For the mere fact that we were speaking about it and we were not putting them on a pedestal and feeding them with a silver spoon, that was a problem, right? But at the end of the day, we were not ridiculing, we were not killing, we were not fighting,
we were not attacking,
we never said nothing.
We were not discriminating.
Personally, there was nothing wrong that was said on that episode. Nothing.
But
especially on this topic. Na if ka canceling. Mara, now I can. Karabo was not wrong. Tapelo, Tosh was not wrong. Matiti Met was not wrong. Shongi Lendunduma was not wrong.
Shugile
Lina like Lina Lebo Anamatopia Yan. Garobe Tamuru.
Shugile Dunduba. Shongi Dundumba.
Aholamoton nale wrong that.
No one.
And I think the thing of we must go look at facts. It's a thing of we need to go look at the opinion from their side. It's not a fact. It's what the opinion they have about that thing, as their perspective, right? So the fact is their perspective, pila. And we can't go around looking at everybody's perspective and saying it's a fact. Because if now that becomes a fact, that means everybody's thing is a fact. Omolomong oilo buang anything ke fact. And then nothing to relate to. Rather talk a fact.
Because at the end of the day, do you think they are too sensitive?
They are.
Like, once we mention them, then we gotta be careful. And,
like Joe.
And the thing is, they have so many privileges in the outside world, like all the rights and everything. But here we are talking about inside Christianity.
Like, bro,
if they feel like it's okay. They are entitled to that. And then if we feel like there's
bro,
and
it was not a thing that we came here and said you are
wrong.
Not attacking anyone. You deserve to die.
You deserve to go to hell.
Like, you said we deserve to go to hell road.
Yes.
For saying something.
Yeah.
But guys, come on. We can't.
The question is, Tosh, it still goes back.
Mikey.
It still goes back. Do you want to be well? Now I don't care who says what. Yes,
want to be
well.
You,
feel you, do you. It's okay. It's okay, la. But the question is, do you want to be well? And then if you want to be well, you won't take offense. You taking offense because you don't want to be well. You taking offense because you know at some point, somewhere, somehow, this thing is not aligned with the things of God. So take all the offense that you want. We were not attacking you.
And I think the conversation or the chat with somebody I talked to, right? They said that we said that they are sin, like them, like as human
beings, and we never said that.
And it was never there, bro.
It was never there.
It was never there.
So they hear the things that they want to hear, so that they can
selective
point out.
Hearing.
It's selective hearing.
Selective hearing also is a problem, right? Because people
look at the relationship in,
look at the relationship in, yes.
Sorry, continue.
Look at the relationship in.
Oh, you're like a relationship in selective listening.
Anyway.
Hey, you zoned out for a minute.
Like selective hearing is a problem, guys.
Yeah.
Listen, okay, there's this thing that what we said, it was without malice, right? It was no malice intent. And
hey,
even platform.
Sure.
So there was no malicious intent in what we said, and we've been saying stuff like this all throughout our how many episodes?
I think this one is either the 9th one.
It's the 8th episode.
Yeah, King 8th or 8th.
8th episode.
Okay, 8th.
Plus those ones that are not on YouTube. So it's like our 13th episode.
We are somewhere there.
In our 13 episodes, we've been saying a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
We've been touching on like a lot of sensitive
and we've been growing and we've been learning.
And we've been touching on sensitive things, right? But somehow, when we touch on this topic, it has to be extra sensitive. Extra whatever. Like, because it even got to a point where this Bruce said, people kill themselves because of... People kill themselves, dog. He said it got to a point of people kill themselves because they don't understand how they feel. Lebona, inside, whatever, right? And then it felt like, so what are we the fuel now? Are we becoming the fuel of people killing themselves?
Hey.
Like Joe, but I was
it's a disturbing episode. Not episode. It's a disturbing it's not even disturbing. Because,
no, it's not disturbing.
Because now they will
true.
selectively listening to it and say, so none really disturb.
Oh.
But the reality is, the aim of the shot and of the shoot and what we were saying was not to attack anyone.
Yeah.
But we were just saying,
because it's a thing of we breaking things down.
We are breaking things. Remember, guys, you are unfiltered church. These are the things that you won't even find them kokerekeng. Where are you gonna get them? It's here. Are our opinions facts? No, they are not.
They are not.
They are opinions.
They are opinions.
And these are not even the opinions of the church that we go to. These are
this is our RTG
perspective. This RTG belongs to Tosh and Matt.
Because even Karabo said,
Pains.
just like sexual immorality, just like this, just like that,
alcoholism,
just like whatever,
pornography.
She also said
things.
So Wabana, she encompassed everything, but because we said homosexuality, since I never thought, na jortobua, na personally, na I will talk. And as long as kids are on take it, but let's think about how.
Wabana, how
you say yes, Lord.
Regardless of what you've done, you say yes, Lord. You understand?
Yeah, like it was, but that was fun.
But let me conclude by saying, Tosh, the aim was not to attack anyone.
Yeah.
The aim was not to belittle anyone. Guys, at the end of the day, Jesus Christ is Lord, and He's coming back. And we're gonna remove the verse. He is coming back. Jesus Christ is Lord. He is coming back.
He's Lord.
And He's Lord.
Oh.
I mean, He is coming back. My point that I'm trying to make.
Jesus.
My point that we have. Yeah. Jesus is coming back.
Okay. So continue.
That's why the peanuts are so near the sour pelling balloon. So
Batiti. Anyway, continue.
Most anyways, my point is Jesus is coming back and He's capable of saving us, and He's the only one who's gonna save us, and He's gonna make us whole, and He's gonna make us well. Keep your sexuality, guys. It's right, it's okay for you. But if you want to be well, Jesus is there for you and He will save you.
True.
It's as simple as that. It was not to attack anyone.
Like, and anyway, to add salt on the wound.
We're not the salt on the wound.
Let's start with the homosexuality and whatnot. I've noticed this trend, right?
Yes.
I see people, they go outside babanisana then banyalan. Yo, long cancel. Long cancel.
Yes, another
maybe
thing.
I need counseling.
Or since the election, ube cancel.
Or maybe I should become the cancer.
Anyways, so okay, it's not the platform.
Okay. Continuing to love Jesus, lady politic. Anyway, so far, they beat me. Yeah. So this Amapil Artana Mopandi Rokono Fit. Yo, come back sound this Gisela. I can go to head. Yo. Anyway, Kiri, these people, it's a thing of now. People are going, ne? They banisana each other. After that, they're going straight to marriage, right? So in my head is that, are these people really in a state of getting married? Or because now there's this baby, there's this sin they did, and now it's forcing them to get married because by the same one. Because it's always the thing of, Marabatuba, do they really want to get married? Or now it's because, remove the baby now, I'm not like that. Yo, no, I mean like, What I mean, no, but now episode last week. No chance and everything re-explain. I
get what you're saying. So
remove the baby from the equation. You didn't pregisa each other, right? It's a normal day. Would you have thought of marrying this girl if that was not the case?
Yeah.
I wanna know.
Can I answer you with a question though?
Interject.
Let me answer you with a... Do you think it's a cover-up?
For me, I think so.
Do you think it's a cover-up?
And wait, why? Because most of these people,
yes.
what I've noticed as the trend, is not a fact. It's an opinion.
You have to explain everything that you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. What I've noticed personally, me as Tosh, is that most of these people who are getting married after Bapregisan, their parents are PKs. Okay, not their parents are PKs. These people are PKs.
What is a PK?
So these people is that their parents are pastors, are pastoring a church, and now their daughter or their son has impregnated somebody, or there's impregnation inside. That's why they're getting married. So it's a cover-up.
It's a cover-up.
I'm saying that.
Okay. Why?
Why in
Why in a cover-up?
Because I've just explained what these people are. These people kitty PK. So now the image of the pastor or of the church is now getting tarnished because how your daughter is pregnant now outside wedlock. So now they're thinking of their image, in my opinion. So my parents are thinking of their image and the church of their image. Or how can they be a pastor preaching to us about sex before marriage is a sin? Now we meet and is not married. So that's why I'm saying it's a cover up. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
And they're wrong.
I get that, but
wrong.
I get that. I fully agree with that. It's like you have spoken about another group
another banger.
Tosh, calm down.
Calm down. Okay.
For lockdown.
Okay.
So, anyways, you have said a percentage of the whole thing, and then there's another percentage that I want to, in lack of better English. What you're saying, it's another portion of this whole thing where people get married because they impregnated each other. So now as Mshimano go bush rich mapulane so
why am I supporting this thing?
Yeah, Joe, by fire by force. So anyways, me coming from Mapulane, Jone, I've seen we are indigenous people. You understand?
So, indigenous
yeah. We are indigenous people who speak indigenous. I want to explain Mapulana man. I like a pregnancy marriage. How it happens. So when but lisa molata again, barangwana lona orobile ngwana rona lot.
Yes.
Again? And then half it's almost robaloto. My family have to go pay for damages. You understand?
Yes.
The thing is, in those damage negotiations or discussions, you understand? Some of the parents, they decide for the kids.
Exactly. But I just said that.
Yes. So they decide for the kids who say...
Yes. Daneja no.
So Baba Daneja no. Can we be serious for a moment? So now do you think when a person is like this, that it means it's hot? It's hot. Imagine we had to shoot 3 times so that we don't fit level
Okay.
Kepi, you're number 1 cheese. Always. So
no cap.
Tosh.
So
I guess I'm going to for the biscuit. So we're not supposed to say anything because it's your podcast. Joe. Let me cancel it. So, in those discussions, they not necessarily force. They suggest this thing. Okay, let me feel it 5 tower. You also fell no. Okay, are we serious? Let's take a moment of silence. 3 seconds.
Come back, I'm fine. Come back. Boa.
So, le refile 3,000 or 5,000. If late, Tosh. Tosh muna na kwa tsamaya.
Sure.
So you give us this money, give 5,000. If you can add 7,000 more, you have already started lobola negotiation. Practically, we are marrying these kids. We're not gonna have ngwana rona abe le ngwana o sa tlotse ya ke mang if you're only going to pay for damages. So again, it's the discussions that the damages that they can lead to marriage. And not all of these people are ready by that time.
They are never ready.
Oh my God, baby, you're pregnant. Anila down, or would you marry me? I don't know if it's guilt again or it's genuine. If it's genuine, congratulations, you're doing good as a man. You understand? But then if it's forced again, it's wrong, because these things it's all not lead to divorce rate ya momzans. Let's say nakamola because by the time one another 4 years, it's either a punching bag or a punch a big G. Sorry. Sorry. Let's punch. Anyways, okay. Anyways, I really see. So those are the things that they lead to the divorce rate.
Yeah, because now we'll be having high divorce rates, we'll be having kids.
Yes. Because by the time one abale 4, do you know that you know that you'll end up saying hore naibile next time unyala batswadi ba hao ba rile kunyala because
exactly.
You are not the person that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Because I feel like sometimes we have to be honest with our guys re batho ra senyetsa modimo. It's not ideal for ngwana a hole without batswadi ba bai two.
That's why
it's not ideal.
That's why it's biblical for you to not have sex without marriage.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not spiritual. This thing is logical.
Sometimes it's logical. It's not ideal. Ngwana tsantsa hole le batswadi ba hae under the same roof. You understand? That's the whole idea ya modimo. But if it happens, now I would say let us not force things, especially as Maji Talibanyan. Let us not force because divorce rate is so. Another thing, because I got something divorce rate is I got we are unfiltered. We're gonna call a spade a spade.
Spade is spade. Do
you think the way that I'm gonna use 18 years, guys? Let's go level RTG lebana. Do you think sometimes Christians are horny and then they rush into marriage?
Exactly. 100%. 100% I think so, too. No? Because I think at this point is because now we have a law,
Hey.
And now when you have a law and you wanna abide by the law, you'll have to do what the law requires.
And you still have the feelings.
So that you can satisfy that. Right? So now that because you are now I wanna put it in a Christian way, in a nice way. Because you are aroused.
It's the same thing.
Same thing.
Because now honey okay.
So now because that you have those feelings, that you know that for me to satisfy this is to get married, and you have the means, why not?
Oh, the means versus
like not the means versus the law, but you're doing the law anyway. Getting married is through the law. You need to get married, and then when you get married, all these things should be added to you. So now you get married because you wanted this thing, right? And you get married for it, but it's still tricky because if you got married for it,
what happens when you no longer enjoy it with the person that you got married to?
Now it's because
you are not even married, guys.
Leona, if it's it doesn't choose. right? So getting married is gonna be one person, and when now you have a problem with it, right? So if you have a problem with it, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffocate the marriage because you married because of it. You got married because of it, but the problem was it, not because you wanted to be with somebody. So now, even if you are married, you still have it as a problem. So it's easier now for you when in marriage it's no longer giving to go get outside. And now the marriage is in shambles. Nanga preacher Joe.
Yeah.
For real. For real. So like.
So I think it leads. It's one of the contributors of these divorces that we see, especially in Christian communities as well.
Yes,
and
for real.
In the country as a whole and in the world as a whole. You understand? You're not because baby mama, because sometimes the parents like, hey, na lendluna kongela and ngwana okay, I'll translate.
Yeah, whatever that
we'll
said.
Put subtitles.
Subtitles will so, degree next year.
Yeah, for now, hey guys.
For now.
Budget. So and then they force, and then you'll end up getting to that to say, no, next year kunyala.
Yeah, because
in the
long run.
In the long run, it gets to that. I don't know why we're talking about this because Saranyala Lonyala and Azangara divorce, but I think it's one of those things that we see that they're happening in our communities.
It's happening a lot, bro.
And
nobody wants to speak about it.
I have a friend that
But we will.
Yes. I have a friend that I know. This year, it sounded like a skomota. Hey, in a skomota, so, anyways. Okay, inside joke. Yes. So, I have a friend. Onzwa. He was my friend, he fell in love, I think he was doing first year, second year varsity. He was in love with a girl, made her pregnant, started working, he went there, he paid the damages and stuff. You understand? When he paid the damages, the parents agreed or no, practically. What does that mean? It means now, the parents agree on your behalf. Sometimes.
Anyway, yeah.
They agree on. I don't want to say thank God that I didn't go through the damage because now I'm going to similar. Ke sa ema ka lona leo ngwana ka semolato ke rile phoso mara ngwana ka se phoso motho a irile phoso ke nna
yes phoso
ke nna phoso
yes
iseng ngwanaka. So I didn't go through that, so imagine if it got to that, but I know damage discussion now becomes lobol nke divorce.
Yes.
Because that person meeting that criteria as musad.
Maraheno anyway.
Yes. I get it, it's a moment thing.
Yeah.
Hey, the problem lentole Tosh. Here's the thing. Lentole Tina scabanga ukuthi imnandi ngaphandle kanti imnandi ngaphakathi komshado. Less experience ngaphandle asiyona. Inoba siphandla. Let's move on. Next topic. I think let's repeat that. Let's repeat that, Joe. Let's repeat that.
What did I want to say? No,
I'm not wrapping up the episode.
The topic
okay.
No,
okay, sharp.
Yeah, and also so now does this mean okay, sharp, because I get really busy. Although little Bazelan really busy. I get so really busy, so sharp. It came to that discussion, I get whatever, and you agree. Then busy a year down the line, you go outside again.
Washa.
So are you gonna get married to that again? You see now?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Cause right too busy. Then no fit like busy. Sometimes le na o monyale na. Wan thalang. Cause no ya no wena o se chaba. So tle sa le fatshe. O tlatla sione.
Se tlatla sione.
O isa sione wena o busy ntate wa mo sione wan thalang. So now it gets to a point that's tempo. Tempo is wrong.
Joe, there is no biblical reference that can say.
Or is it wrong? Or is it right?
I choose to be corrected. I want to be corrected. It's okay, but I think, Tosh, in a Christian community, it's wrong. Or it's not supposed. You can't do that.
Why?
I don't think.
Why? Why?
Ubaisa guy basadi baba bedi.
How about when basadi mo small fatsing and then banna baba inya?
Yeah, but then it's not everyone is going to get married. As much as everyone aholas na papa, omong aholas na all of these things. Kilo tse di ra le fasile ibela mrena le makokoko alone. Makokoko ao ke tsona dilo tse di ra hala mo lefatsheng. You understand? That is why we've got people who are in prison. You understand?
Because basint.
Basint, but meaning or for example, everything that is happening, not just because there is more women than men doesn't mean all the women must be married. Or will be, not must be. They must be married, but it doesn't mean they will be.
They will be married.
Yes. So I don't think.
Yes.
Joe, some of these things the Holy Spirit the man or wrong. Man, Stembu sisa guy, Joe. Sisa guy. How na le ranta. How holy sharp over fan. Oh. Also holy sharp, how Spanish sharp.
Mara, would you now say, okay, if we remove Christianity for a second, right? For a second, I'll remove Christianity for a second. Back in our forefathers' days.
Yeah.
Or our five fathers, because five skippers. Yes. Oh my God. Back in their days, it was normal. These things were normal, right? What changed to monogamy? Like, if we trace it back, what changed? I'm not advocating for STEM at all. I'm not saying it's right? I'm just trying to figure it out. I get unfiltered. So are unfiltered. Cause going back, bomdala, ne ba le shapo, ne ba na le basadi ba bantsi, ne ba sena tšhelete le dipudi tse pedi, dikgomo tse 4, maybe le di-chicken. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So was it wrong because of they didn't have the knowledge, right? Because remember, my people are perishing because of lack of knowledge.
Yes.
So they were perishing because of knowledge, or was it right? Something changed along the way. Does it have to do even with colonization now?
I don't want to talk about colonization per such, but at some point I felt you answering yourself. They did this because they lacked the knowledge. You understand? And, okay, they had the wisdom. The wisdom, by that time, it was allowing them. You said we must remove Christianity again.
Yeah.
So I don't want to come back to Christianity. I think the wisdom by then and the times were allowing them. You understand?
Yes.
Just that now, I don't think, let's just say, there was no belief, Momzanzi, and all of those things. But only the technology and the freedom and everything that is happening right now, I don't think the times would allow you to have more wives. Because back then, Tosh, as you said, it was easy to maintain them, 4 and all of those things. Right now, opala local maintainer, girlfriend, one, because of the times. You understand? The circumstances, I think, will also limit you to get to that. Hence, those who don't believe in Christianity, they are able to do that. You understand? But less than 20,000. Or even 20,000, 50, still it won't be enough to maintain this temple. You need gallons and gallons and millions of money to be able to say, if kamufaba 4, they shall not lack anything. Okay, they won't lack anything. So I think removing the Christianity stuff again, Kizaka, boss.
Coming back to Christianity, I say on.
Coming to Christianity is not it.
Because what I feel like you're saying is that once you question this, it's a thing of you wanting it and wanting to force the Bible to be in agreement
with it. You're looking for justification.
Justification, saying that kind of.
Yes. So we can't look for things to favor us in the Bible. We look for things to guide us and to reprimand and to rebuke us and to make us better people, not to justify sin or so it's not something like you would do as a Christian. Is tempo nje $10 tempo kidlo chako TV wara
Thokoza kadlala ilona lesensitive. Okay.
Anyways, to Thokoza is to thanks.
Are we back?
Sathokoza
No,
Rebuile.
Oh, anyway.
Ukhotso lo.
Are tswale mfana. Last one, we were Saturday when we were having that men's conference mini Promax.
Yes.
So when we had that conference,
yes.
So somebody said we should learn to differentiate between the spirit of the church and the spirit of God, right? So it got me questioning, although I couldn't question him at the time because I thought I understood, but I didn't. It got me questioning that, so now are we saying that the church, right? And we're not talking about like a false prophet kind of church, a church that we don't believe is birthed by God, right? We're talking about a church that we believe that this church, right? Do we now say that is it possible for it to have a spirit that is not breathed by God and have its own spirit, and then there's a spirit of God somewhere else in the vicinity?
I think what he was saying is culture and tradition. The tradition of the culture, the tradition of the church.
The trajectory
could be the spirit of the church. You understand? There are things that are happening under the circumference of the church, but not of the Holy Spirit.
Okay.
One time.
All right.
These things could be church programs. Church programs are good. They helping us to have order in the church. You understand? But again, the Holy Spirit can come and dismantle the whole program when he wants to.
Yes.
You understand?
But does that mean that in the first place it was not birthed by God?
Wait.
It was not breathed by God.
Wait.
Okay, so
wait.
So
you're number one Jews always. So I guess this is my opinion.
Yeah.
So
it is.
The culture or the spirit of the church are the things that we used to when we wake up Sunday morning. We know that this is what is going to happen. We're going to get there. And operating under that, already, it doesn't mean it's not working. Sometimes it's working and it can make the program to be nice. You understand?
Yep.
And it doesn't mean that it's not breathed from God. Yes. Because God is the one that also gives you the culture of the church that you are running. You understand?
Cool.
But I think he was talking to a point where we limit God actual spirit, the Holy Spirit, and then we just want to operate under the culture. And then that's what the danger is.
Certificate.
Solomon. Inside joke. Anyways, so those are the things that they limit the Holy Spirit to operate fully. You can't limit the Holy Spirit, but we limit it because of the culture. We're used to these things. We know that we get there, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then it's announcement, then we go home. You understand? I think he was talking from that perspective. Or even sometimes the pastors forget who put them there. They're just going to run with their own mind and all of those things because already the culture is there, it's stable. And it's okay. Companies got cultures. Football teams got cultures.
Okay, cool.
All of those things. But doesn't mean now in a church we must limit the Holy Spirit based on culture. I don't know if I'm answering you. That's my
you are, but
that's my two bob.
Na agree ke mang.
Ke two bob.
Ke two bob.
Yeah.
Na agree anong ke mang. So you saying that, right? I get all of that. Now saying that to not limit the Holy Spirit, we should now not do what is supposed to be done as the culture, so that the Holy Spirit must have whatever it wants to have in the church. So now it's like, okay, we are so used to taking offering at 10. Today we are not taking offering. We are listening to the Holy Spirit. Is that what you're now trying to say? Okay, we're not going to...
I'm not trying to say that.
Have a worship song. We're going to listen to the Holy Spirit.
Discernment is the ultimate sophistication of running the church.
Yes.
Discernment is the ultimate. Discernment is the ultimate sophistication of running the church. Tosh, we're not saying close the door to discernment or close the door to the cultures of how you're running the church. Remember these programs again, you are being given by God, or this is how you're going to do it.
Yes.
There's a Holy Spirit that is advising you. But that doesn't mean that there won't be a day where He's going to knock at the door. So I think to answer you, let's just have discernment and we would know or what service requires what.
Sharp.
That is why sometimes there's 3 songs sang in a service, there's 1 song sang in a service, there's 12 songs sang in the service, and then again it's culture. There are those.
So
yeah. I'm not saying
we're not for me. No, discernment. We must have discernment, right? So you meaning that because we have culture, if we discern or we need to delve. We need to digress. Right? As culture is all
not necessarily. Tosh.
Oh, you're saying we not have discernment at all?
We lack discernment.
We lack discernment.
We lack discernment in most of the times.
Okay.
Tosh, you are from village. So you are a village boy as well. You know, so you know when you go to AFM. Like now, for example, the church that I used to go to. You wake up, you go to church. You understand? You understand?
Yeah.
And then after that, then when I remember what the Lord has done forever, forever, go back forevermore. It's little lyrics by that time. You understand? And then next thing we know,
19 warriors.
Yes. And then
10 in bed. Okay, yeah. Okay.
And then you move to the next program. And all of those stuff. I'm saying, tsatsile ritlobang le discernment there, it's fully functioning. We would know when it's not the day to do those things. I said again, the programs we are also being given by God. You understand?
Okay.
But he's right. There is a time where we are operating under the spirit of the church, which in these instances I want to say it's culture, not operating under the spirit. You understand? It's possible. Let's make research about it, and then so that we can talk about it. So that we can talk about it. But it's touch. wa khona tsena jo sala tsena go kerekeng ile ke Holy Spirit marena le kana lona le berekisa di emotions. So that is why taba discernment is not a conversation that I can have with you. E batla ke interview le morutinyana re khono go tlhaloganya or dwelling in emotion doesn't mean you are inspired. So lona le bana to what is wrong, then it's a you program, it's a you problem. What is wrong with you crying? Because when I'm crying I'm closer to God. You are not closer to God because you are crying. You are not. It's a lie.
Yeah. But you have more chances of going to heaven when you are fasting than when you are not.
So that is my two bob. I don't think it needs a little bit of research.
Yeah,
so
okay,
I think we can also go back to the guy and let him explain to us what did he mean. Yeah. When we have the chance, we don't need to approach him tomorrow together. But when we get the chance, we can always get to him and ask him what he mean. But that was my two bob about it.
Yeah, and I think we went for time now.
Yeah.
We pushed.
Now we pushed.
Anyway,
congratulations, man. This was a dope.
This was a dope one. Thank you, sir, for doing this with me.
Why is it Joe? Mfanaka na ke tsumile hanka popa. Upopile. Ibiao. I ona re tlo sokola ke le teng. Asangwa sokola mo Pitori because ke teng.
Because ene ke tsa teng tseo ke tlo ba rich. Anyway.
Wena te ditse tseo mo re di bya. Na ile re na le mafatla. Khala wa re
go tsara. Sa tlo mo araba.
Oh, mo kamereng.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching once more, 6, and then thank you for being here. Thank you for all that have been putting their 2 cents as well. Even though a little offended the last week.
Thank you for commenting.
Joe,
thank you for liking and share.
Modimo le rata kaofela. Maina ka mararo ke la ke roba le Italy.
Le Milan.
Anyway, anyway, we are RTG guys. We are unfiltered church, removing the facade and continuing to love Jesus.